This video is brought to you by Miniature Industries, unique products for your model railroad. These unique kits are available in N scale, HO, S, and O scale. For more information on these kits, visit his website, link will be in the description. And don't forget to use the code 15 at checkout for a 15% discount. This is going to be layout rebuild number 20, and it's going to consist of showing you guys that I got my babies back from Larry, Model Car Anderson, Rhode Island. Check him out if you haven't. I'll put his link in the description. Anyhow, not very much to see there right now. But I am getting ready to give you a demonstration on how I am going to light everything up. Now, I don't remember what he said. I think he said there was like 16 LEDs on this guy. That's going to be awesome to see that all lit up. And there's 2 of these guys. And then each one of these structures has LEDs inside. So, with all of that being said, I'm going to get you down to this area right here, because I have everything all set up. I'm just going to move the camera around so you guys get a better view of what I'm doing. Anyhow, we'll continue on with this, so stay tuned and we will be right back. Okay, boys and girls, now that I have shown you all the extensive work that Larry has done for me with the installation of LEDs on my ethanol plant, I'm going to show you how we're going to power this puppy up. What you're looking at right here is a good old computer power supply. And I'm sure some of you guys might have an old computer sitting in your closet, down your basement, garage, or whatever. Go ahead and take the power supply out because it is very, very useful. And I'll tell you why. Because it has outputs 3 volts, 5 volts, ground. I think this wire is for the on-off light. If I don't remember that much. The green wire is power supply to turn the computer on, and the yellow wire is 12 volts. So, first thing we need to do to turn the computer power supply on, the green wire and ground have to be connected. So we're going to connect that with a single pole, single throw on-off switch. You know what? I wasn't even prepared to do this, so let me pause this for a minute. Let me get some tools over here, and then we'll continue on. Alright, we'll be right back. Okay guys, I thought I'd move everything up to the top of the table so it's easier to see and easier for me to work on. I pre-made some stuff already, just to let you know what's going on. I have this street lamp, oops, come here, that I'm going to use for a test purpose. If the street lamp works the way I want to wire this, I'm going to go ahead and hook up one of the projects that Larry did for me. So, we're going to start by hooking up the power to turn the computer on, right? So, we need the green wire, Now when I hook up the black wire, if the switch is in the on position, I should hear the fan go on. So, let's see. I didn't hear nothing, so that means the switch might be in the off position. There you go. Okay, the fan is working. Now, the next part of this project is to take the 3 volts and bring it to this terminal. Now this one here, it seems to be a little bit quicker than these ones, but I'm still going to have to use a couple of these under there because all the ground wires are going to go to here. So, stick this, one end of the switch is coming off the 3 volts, and that's going to go into this guy right here. You know when he hits back, you know he's home. You just flip that down, and he's done. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go do the same thing with the ground wire or black wire. Put him in there. Oops. Come on. All the way home, bam. Alright, so that gives you connection to the lights. Now we'll hook him up to here, which all of these lights that are on this will be hooked up. The ground wires will be all centralized. And there'll be a red like this so I can feed all the switches. Okay, so now we are almost there. The last thing we need to do is to make sure that this has got ground. So here's my little jumper wire that I have. And we're just going to put him double piggyback on this guy. Now, they gave me a bunch of resistors with this light, with this kit for these street lamps. I had a lot of success not using the resistors because the voltage is only 3 volts. So, alright. Trying to untangle this wire. One more. How about we go under here? There we go. So now what I'm doing is I'm taking the ground from here and getting it a central location where a lot of other grounds can be hooked up at. So now we have a complete circuit. And hopefully, like I said, watch for a flash or watch for a light lighting up, one or the other. So we know that the computer's off because we turned it off, but I don't know where this switch is at. So here we go. Okay, that's working. Hey, look at that. All right. Can you guys see that? Of course you can. So this is how everything is going to get done under the table once I get there. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn that off, and I'm going to, now when you use these type of connectors, you need to pull it all the way back so it locks. I was trying to do this and it wouldn't. Man, these things are broken, they're not working. Alright, so here's my street lamp, and here is what Larry has done for me. So, the red one on the positive side. Snap it closed. Same thing with the black one. Snap it closed. Ow! Hurt! Okay, so here we go. Look at that. Nice job, Larry. I appreciate your work, man. Alright, well, that's how I'm going to light up all of these guys back here. So now, I just have one central switch. I can turn it off, and it turns the power off to the computer, which is going to turn everything else off. Or, I could have this on, and there's 4 structures for each one of these towers, so each one will have its own toggle switch, so I could turn each one of them on and off separately. Today is going to be the first lighting of production facility number 1, west side of my ethanol plant. And I want to thank Larry from Model Car Madness of Rhode Island for doing his expert work on doing the lighting on this kit for me. The reason why I chose Larry is because if you guys don't know him, go ahead over to his channel. I have his link down in the bottom. He does lighting in 1/24th and 1/25th scale model cars. So, with all that being said, let's go ahead and start this, and I'll show you what I had to do to get it to this point. Alright, so, number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Larry, thank you so much, man. That look is so cool. Look at that. And I may have another job for you coming up here. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. But anyhow, I have to get that side all hooked up and ready to go. Let me turn on some lighting here. Let me show you what I had to do to get all that to work. First of all, we have a master switch here. And I could have all of the lights on, like you see right there now, or I could individually turn them on as I want to, just to make it look different scenes or whatever. But anyhow, let me get under here, and I showed you guys previously what I had to do, but all of that back there is all for the lights, and all of this up here is for the lights. Anyhow, that was a 5-hour ordeal. And now I have to do the same thing for that side. So there'll be 4 more switches on this side, and I will label them east and west, and we'll see what happens after that. So stay tuned, and we will be back for a little bit more. Bye! Okay, boys and girls, welcome back to the train room, and as you can see, I've got him all set in there. And now I have him all set in there, and the middle's in there also. See you guys, little look-see in there. I'm going to add some sort of lights in there also. But you guys remember that one all lit up. Now that one's all lit up. Isn't that pretty? It looks so real. Larry, you did an awesome, awesome job. I really do appreciate it, buddy. I might want to do some lights on this guy. And somewhere else I saw I might want to do some lights. Anyhow, we'll see as time goes on. Anyhow, I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this video. And as always, your questions, comments, inputs, subs, shares, and likes are always welcome. For now, that's all, folks. Vinny Vid Productions out for now. Bye.